Welcome to our channel. Today we will take you on a journey to explore the world of one of the most fascinating wild animals, the lynx. Have you ever wondered about the secret of those distinctive ears, or how this wild cat survives in its natural environment? Join us as we discover amazing facts and interesting information about the lynx, an animal that combines mystery and beauty at the same time. Prepare to be amazed.
The lynx is a carnivorous predator belonging to the felid family and has unique characteristics that distinguish it from the ground lynx. The lynx has a short tail and a dark brown tuft of hair at the tips of its ears, in addition to a dome or collar around its neck. It also has large padded limbs that help it walk in the snow and two long whiskers that protrude from its face.
The body color of the lynx varies from brown to gold and beige and is decorated with dark brown spots, especially on the tip of its nose. All species of lynx have white fur on the chest, belly, and inner legs. The color and length of the fur and the size of the lynx's paw vary according to the climate of its environment. In the southwestern United States, the fur is short and dark, and the paw is smaller and less padded, while in colder northern climates, the fur is thicker and lighter in color, and the lynx's paw is larger and thicker padded to cope with the snowy environment.
Despite not having great hearing, the lynx has 28 sharp teeth that help it catch its prey. However, since the lynx is not a skilled hunter, it often loses a large part of its prey for various reasons. Among the lynx species, the bobcat and the Canada lynx are the smallest, while the Eurasian lynx is the largest. The characteristics vary between the different species of lynx, highlighting the diversity of this amazing animal species.
The Eurasian lynx is a medium-sized feline inhabiting the forests of Europe, Siberia, and Asia, where it serves as a primary predator. As the largest species of lynx, it measures between 80 and 130 centimeters in length and stands about 70 centimeters tall at the shoulder. Males typically weigh between 18 and 30 kilograms, while females average around 18.1 kilograms. The Eurasian lynx has a distinctive grayish-red fur, adorned with black spots, with patterns varying among individuals. Primarily nocturnal, the Eurasian lynx tends to lead a solitary life, and its quiet nature often makes it difficult to detect. The presence of the lynx in an area may remain unknown for years, with only remnants of prey and paw prints serving as evidence of its presence.
The diet of the Eurasian lynx includes wild rabbits, hares, rodents, foxes, European roe deer, and reindeer. It rarely hunts animals larger than itself to avoid potential injury, as is common with other members of the felid family. Its hunting strategy involves stealthily approaching and pouncing on prey. In winter, thick snow can impede the lynx's speed, prompting it to target larger prey, which also moves slowly in the snow. The lynx favors rugged forested areas that provide ample cover and camouflage. Its hunting range spans between 20 and 60 square kilometers, with the lynx able to travel up to 20 kilometers within its territory in a single night.
The Canada lynx is a North American carnivorous feline closely related to the Eurasian lynx. Lynx. Some scientists believe that the two species may be one species. However, the Canada lynx shares more characteristics with the bobcat Lynx rufus than with the Eurasian lynx. The Canada lynx comprises 3 subspecies that range from Alaska northward through Canada to the northern United States. The Canada lynx resembles other felines in the genus Lynx in appearance, with silvery brown fur, a grimacing face, and ears that end in tufts of hair. The Canada lynx is larger than the bobcat, with which it shares some of its range, and is about twice the size of a domestic cat.
Although the Canada lynx is not generally considered endangered, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service classifies the species as threatened in the United States. The Canada lynx lives primarily in northern coniferous forests, preferring old-growth forests with large trees. but is also found in other types of habitat as long as there is minimal vegetation and an abundance of prey, especially snowshoe hares. The Canada lynx can be seen in regenerating forests that have grown after fires or logging, as these areas attract large numbers of hares, which in turn attract the lynx. The lynx is very tolerant of humans as long as they are not disturbed, as evidenced by its return to abandoned farmland in central Alberta in the early 1960s. Although some lynx were killed when they entered farmland, there has been no record of a trade in their fur, and these cats continue to live in the area today.
The Canadian lynx closely resembles the Eurasian lynx in appearance, with its thick, brownish-silver fur marked with black patterns in some individuals. However, it is smaller in size, with an average weight of 11 kilograms, 24 pounds, and a length ranging from 80 to 105 centimeters, 31 to 41 inches. It stands about 60 centimeters, 24 inches, tall at the shoulder. Male Canadian lynxes are larger than females. Although the species is generally bigger than the bobcat, there is less size variation among Canadian lynx populations compared to the wide size range in bobcat populations. In northern populations, they can exceed the size of some Canadian lynxes. During the summer, their coat takes on a slightly reddish-brown hue. They have a distinctive, double-layered ruff resembling a beard, a short black-tipped tail, and long tufts of fur on the tips of their ears.
The Canadian lynx's long legs and wide, fur-padded paws enable it to navigate deep snow effectively. It has 28 teeth, including 4 long canines used for piercing and holding prey. The lynx can determine where to bite its prey thanks to the dense nerve endings in its canines, allowing it to avoid bones that could damage its teeth. It also has powerful jaw muscles that help kill prey quickly, but these muscles reduce the space inside its mouth, resulting in the absence of side teeth. The lynx uses its 4 incisors to slice meat into small pieces, feeding from the side of its mouth. There are wide gaps between its 4 canines and the rest of its teeth due to the lack of anterior molars, which ensures its canines penetrate deeply into its prey when capturing it.
The Canadian lynx primarily feeds on snowshoe hares, rodents, birds, and occasionally larger prey such as deer. It relies heavily on its keen senses of hearing and sight to locate its prey. In some regions, snowshoe hares are the sole prey of the Canadian lynx, and the population of these predators tends to fluctuate in tandem with the hare population, which experiences a boom every 10 years before declining again. In rare cases, lynx populations remain stable if they rely on alternative food sources like deer until hare numbers recover. The lynx hunts once every day or two, consuming about 1.5 pounds each time. If food is scarce and the lynx encounters a group of prey, it may engage in surplus killing, taking down as many as possible to feed on later.
Despite their speed and acute hearing, lynxes often require multiple attempts to successfully capture prey. During hunting, the lynx will flush its prey from hiding and chase it. If it fails to catch it within 6 to 10 feet, it will abandon the pursuit. When a lynx captures large prey that it cannot finish in one sitting, it drags it into the underbrush and covers it with dry leaves to return to later. Sometimes a female lynx will cooperate with her young to hunt, with one flushing out a hare from its burrow while the others are ready to catch it if it escapes. Other animals have been known to take advantage of the Canadian lynx hunting efforts. For instance, the great horned owl may perch above a lynx, waiting for it to flush a hare from its burrow, then swoop down to snatch it before the lynx can.
The bobcat, Lynx rufus, is a medium-sized mammal from the felid family that inhabits North America, with fossil evidence indicating its presence in the region for approximately 1.8 million years. Its range extends across 12 subspecies from southern Canada to northern Mexico, including most contiguous U.S. states. The bobcat is a highly adaptable predator, thriving in diverse environments, such as wooded areas, semi-arid regions, urban edges, forests, and wetlands. It remains abundant in its native habitats and maintains good health.
The bobcat resembles other medium-sized lynx species, characterized by its gray or brown fur, a bushy face, and ears with black tufts. While smaller than the Canadian lynx, with which it shares some habitat, the bobcat is roughly twice the size of domestic cats. It also features distinctive black stripes on its forelimbs and a short, thick tail marked with black spots.
The bobcat has a flexible diet, primarily preferring rabbits and hares, but also hunting insects, poultry, small rodents, and occasionally deer or elk, depending on location, habitat, season, and prey availability. Like most felines, the bobcat is largely solitary, with some overlap in its home range. It employs various methods to mark its territory, including claw marks and scent markings from urine or feces. The mating season for bobcats begins in winter and extends into spring, with a gestation period of about 2 months.
Despite being heavily hunted by humans for its fur or sport, the bobcat's population has not been significantly impacted. It has been depicted as a cunning and elusive predator in Native American lore and European settler culture.
We've reached the end of our journey with the lynx, this remarkable predator that embodies both strength and agility in the natural world. We've explored its habitats, dietary patterns, and fascinating hunting techniques. We hope this video has enriched your knowledge and entertained you with intriguing new details about this unique animal.
Before we say goodbye, we'd love to hear from you. What aspect of the lynx caught your attention the most? Was there a new fact or behavior you weren't aware of before? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you won't miss any exciting updates from the animal world. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.